If you like this video, then make sure you hit that like button and the subscribe button right there. Make sure you hit that too. Hello everybody, Francesco here from Movement Monastery, and do I have a treat for you? Just a quick spoiler alert, if you don't want to see any video from Umbrella Academy Season 2, then don't watch this video. I went through the entire second season and pulled out video footage of the tricks and flips, and I'm here to explain the movements, what they did, and to also show you it in real life. Let's get started. Alright, so for the first move here is actually an aerial twist that's slightly under-rotated twisting-wise, and it's kind of delayed in the rotation a little bit as well. So if you look at it, you can actually see that he's backwards and upside down before he finishes his flip. So because I didn't have a car upside down, I decided to set up a block that was about as high as a car and just did my A-twist off of that. Alright, in this next clip you have a huge layout going over somebody else. I couldn't get someone to stand there to flip over, so I just had to do it in place. And I didn't want to flip with a piece of rebar in my arm, so sorry, I didn't feel like impaling myself upon landing with a piece of rebar. And plus I don't think the owners of the facility would be okay with me doing that anyway. Okay, in this next scene, when it shows this girl being trained, she does a back walkover into a back handspring step out. Now, I don't have the flexibility to do a back walkover, so I just had to do a back handspring off of a wall off of one foot, and then do another back handspring after it. But I think if you take a look at it, you'll see that I nailed it pretty good, and I also added in a little bit of spin cropping going on there to add effect.
Gray, gray, my life is gray. Gray, gray, my life is gray.
So in two separate scenes you see this move. It's actually called a macaco in Capoeira, and that just means monkey in Portuguese. All that's going on is from a crab walk position, you're placing one hand down and throwing the other arm over the top of your head and kind of doing a slight back walkover movement as you go over. So I could just do that on flat ground, and I did that right there. Alright, getting some martial art tricking into the mix here. You have a 540 kick followed up by a hook kick. He winds up and goes into the scoop position, jumps forward and goes into a touchdown roundhouse. Since this is all done on flat ground, I'm doing it on flat ground. I got a couple different angles for you to see it from. Okay, nothing new under the sun here. This is a typical hit, spin, and land on your side. I did 2 spins from a butterfly twist setup and just flopped on the mat, okay? I always enjoy putting these in these videos because it's just fun to spin and flop on a mat, so who doesn't enjoy that? It does take a little bit of skill though, because you have to know if you're going to land on your stomach, on your side, or on your back, and you need to know how tight you got to squeeze in for the twisting aspect of it. So it's not necessarily easy, but it is a lot of fun. Now this one's actually included from season 1, when this girl does this aerial off the top of this structure and then gets back into this spot. So I just set up a spotting block, did an aerial off the side of that. Alright, so with this one I had to get a little bit creative because there isn't another person for me to do this move off of, and when you do this off of a person, you have to throw the person and they have to cooperate for them to be thrown afterward. So I had to use a free running movement to kind of do the same thing with this. So what I did was called a penny drop, and it's when I grab a bar, get my legs on top, swing backward, and then release off my legs and land on my feet. But to make up for what the movie's doing, after she grabs a hold of the chandelier, grabs the person by the neck, and then turns them around, flips backward, and then throws them over. What I did instead is I just did a penny drop, but I did a 180 turn to kind of make up for that half turn that she did in the film. So take a look at that one, and I think you will be satisfied.
I wanna see your eyes. I wanna see your eyes.
Alright everybody, that's all I got for you today. If you like this video, then make sure you hit that like button and the subscribe button right there. Make sure you hit that too. I want to make more videos for you of this type of content. So let me know down below if you enjoyed this, if you want me to make more of them. Thank you everybody, and you have a great day.